Yeah, we did. Now we're walking up, gonna check it out. Hey guys, thanks for watching another video this week. Look forward to next week's video and make sure you hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching and adios. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. The official start of the video. Sorry about last week guys, I didn't post. Hey guys, Tiffany here. I'm getting ready to check out the Meramec Caverns here with my best friend. And we're gonna go on this cave tour and see what kind of cool stuff we can find. Now check this out, they also have a motel here on the property where you can go and stay in these little pull-up areas. Alright, we just made it to the parking lot where you park at to go into the caves. Here's the entryway. So this was the Jesse James hideout here. Here's the beginning. Walking through the cave. I'll let you guys know how much it cost here in a second. Here at the gift shop. Bunch of stuff. Gonna walk around and show you a little bit. And we'll see how much the cave tours are gonna be here in a second. So we're just now walking inside the cave. You got all these mineral rocks and stuff like this. Here's the entry. This is pretty cool. Have all these chessboards. These are pretty cool. Yeah. My brother would probably like these. Jonathan.
You play chess?
Yep. I guess these are all rocks that they found inside the caves. The purple ones are pretty. Some kind of fossil here. I have no idea what this is. It's pretty cool. Swordfish fossil. What is this? Quartz. These ones are absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. That's $700 for that. It's shining like you wouldn't believe. You have a purple one. Then we have little ones down here. Walking more into the cave to purchase our tickets. We're here at the cave. Cave tickets. Then we're gonna work our way and walk all through the cave. Here's like a whole diagram of it. There's an old boat right here. So here in the caverns, they were mining for lead and saltpeter. There's an old picture of some of the old workers here. Here we have the ticket prices right here. 4 minutes the tour starts. Look at the inside of the start of the cave. Oh, it's so cool.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
My friend had to use the restroom. Looks like we're gonna be walking in without him. Sucks for him. This is like a true replica of an old log cabin here they have at the beginning of it. This is pretty cool. So here we have the ballroom where they would host parties. They said their last party they had in 1986, they hosted a prom party in this room. But I guess a couple of the people left and went deeper in the cave, and yeah.
Why it doesn't work? Well, it was built by a couple high schoolers in the late 1950s. You think we'd learn the first time? We didn't. They made two key mistakes, but the most important mistake has everything to do with its weight. Now, a pendulum like this is supposed to go back and forth like it is now. But as it goes back and forth, it's supposed to work in a circle, like you might clock. Doing gravity, there's not flat, and other kind of stuff. But instead of it doing that, this one only goes back and forth like this for about an hour and 20 minutes.
This whole cave is huge. Goes on and on.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna...
Back in 2017, the water levels were this high, that little mark right there you see on that wall. Starting the cave, walking down. He asked me who's afraid of the dark. I'm like, me. It's pretty dark in this cave. Way pretty dark. Time we did this cave tour.
It's like 2011.
2011?
2011.
So it's been quite some time since me and my best friend did this cave tour the last time. Wow. I am kind of scared of the dark, you know. Just went to another little section of the cave.
Dinosaurs played around.
It sure looks like it. I have no idea what this is, but this is pretty cool.
Alright, everybody, if you look right down this way, you're going to see these two gentlemen. This is Jesse and Frank James, the two notorious bandits here in Missouri and the surrounding states. Now, we have a few clues to prove that these two gentlemen did actually come down here, not of course just to hide their treasure, but also hide themselves. Back in 1941, when those two tour guides first rediscovered this area, they actually found 26 items sitting right here on top of this rock. Out of those 26 items, we did keep a few, and we decided to keep this chest, those 2 gun barrels, and that lantern. The most important piece we found was that chest. Why? Because of what it carried. That chest once carried 1,200 gold coins. Back then, that would have been worth roughly $12,000 in gold value. And for anybody curious about how much gold value that would be today, well, that'd be worth roughly $5 million in gold value today. So quite a bit of money in that little big chest. And of course, on the back of the chest carried a very important seal. That was the Denver, Missouri Mining Company seal, which by all their banknotes and pay notes, we have proof that this chest was on a train, eyewitnessly robbed in front of the sheriff by Jesse and Frank James. Let's say you guys wanted to follow that river out today. You guys would sadly fail due to our parking lot that's sitting right on top.
So the tour guide said this cave water is approximately 2 to 3 feet deep, and he says it's 55 degrees and you catch hypothermia in about 2 minutes if you were to swim in this. And here we're going to wrap around and do the whole guide. The reflection makes it seem like it's a lot deeper than what it is. Look at this. Jesse James escape section. Just now saw that.
And well, boys being boys, they got a little bit too curious and eventually find themselves lost in the cave. So last season, come find them same. It's also every episode of last season. You don't have to go back and watch it.
He said the cave is getting shorter, but I never touched the top.
Remember not to touch the cave for me, please.
No touching the cave.
It's very, very
Serious crime.
It is very, very much illegal.
It's illegal to touch the top of the cave.
With 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years for touching the cave walls. That is crazy. So I think this is about my 4th cave video I've done so far. We're getting ready to walk through an area inside the cave, or if you're 5'6" and taller, you have to duck. I shouldn't have that issue. Look at these rock formations. I think these are pretty cool. No touchy cave. Look at them. These are pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. Dude, these are cool. I just have to get a close-up of some of these formations. The cave. Wow.
All stay to the left and go all the way around.
Oh, we are. It's like a circle. These are so cool. Guys, guys, if you like these kind of cave videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up for more.
Guys actually still have that. And then for a short amount of period of time. You guys have about a week at most. And then you go crazy. Well, you go crazy by day 2 anyways, but you get
3 days in the
Now, I want you guys to
blackness,
look
you
that
can
way.
go blind, according to our tour guide.
It continues to go further that way for about 17 miles. That is where our natural cave spring starts. It's also where all the wildlife live, which does include, but is definitely not limited to, bats, insects, salamanders, 2 species of blind cavefish, and of course John Wall's tour guide. All of which live 17 miles that way where the National Cave Spring is. Now, if you guys look around us, these formations of various types, shapes, sizes, all fun stuff, all which are all different. For example, these small ones, these are called soda straws. They get this nickname soda straws because unlike these bigger stalactites, these are actually hollow inside, which means the water flows through the formation instead of around it, right? Now, as that water continues to drip through the middle of these formations, since this water is so rich, as I mentioned earlier, those particles start to build up on the inside of these soda straws to such an extent where it eventually blocks the water from flowing through them. What happens next? That water is actually then forced off the sides, which allows it to grow bigger into a more carrot-shaped stalactite, which, by the way, sticks tight to the ceiling. Now, as that water does continue to drip off the sides of the stalactite, it will fall onto the ground to give us the stalagmite, as it might reach the ceiling. These two do grow together to eventually form a column, a pillar, or a post. All those are scientific terms, colonizing please. Congratulations, you guys are caveologists. Now, due to time's sake, you guys have about 2 minutes to run around and take as many photos.
So I asked a pretty dumb question. I asked if any of these rock formations ever fell on anyone's head. He was like, no. I don't know, I thought it was a pretty logical question to ask. I mean, come on. The tour guide's like, do you want to hear a cave joke? He's like, you want to know how cold this is? Stone cold.
So, nearly 30 years ago.
Normally I would be like really claustrophobic, but walking through caves, it's like perfect size for me. You know, I'm only 5 foot, so I'm a little person. I just love it. It's a lot of fun. Walking through more, trying to catch up with the rest of the tour group. We're running behind. They're waiting for us.
Like to call, see you tomorrow. I'm kidding. No, this is called Meramec. It gets that nickname Meramec because it perfectly reflects exactly what's on top of the ceiling, giving you the illusion that it's hundreds of feet deep. In all reality, that water is about 2 to 3 feet deep. Let's not go diving into it because I don't want to go get anybody today, alright? With that, you guys can continue to follow me right on down.
They call it the optional illusion. Wow. Here's the optional illusion. The optional illusion. This cave goes on and on and on. I think this is like the brightest part of the whole entire cave we're walking through. Most of it's pretty dark. I'm trying to get some light footage of me walking through it, but this is pretty cool. Definitely a must-see. Here we'll stroll back and we can see the other side. Walking farther into the cave. It's like you hear a waterfall going on. You hear it? Going through, back the same way we came, looping back around. It's so dark. Walking uphill now. He said this is exercise alley. You're gonna get your footsteps in. Make sure you hit thumbs up. It's not that bad. God for the handrails. It's kind of nice. A couple of handrails. So cool. He's gonna turn off the light. Just relax. Take a breath.
Valentine's Day.
Nice.
St. Patrick's Day.
Sweet.
Winter. Easter. 4th of July. Everybody's personal favorite. Halloween.
Ooh.
Where I see you guys are birthday. Look this way. This is Onyx Mountain. Onyx Mountain is 28 feet tall. It is 500 feet circumference, and it carries both a living and dead side. Probably wondering, harder, formation is living or dead. Well, put it to you guys simply, any formation of any kind has flowing water. It is living minerals that needs to grow. The different colors you see are proof of that because it's different minerals. For example, the white you see is calcite. The orange is a rusted iron, and the black is something called manganese, also known as black iron. This is why we call this Onyx Mountain. Now, two things. Number one, do not touch it. Okay, touch it, okay. Lastly, it doesn't taste like salt. Or so I've been told. You guys can follow me that as well.
Guys, if you like these kind of cave videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up for more. We're climbing up these steps, and at the top is the wine room, is what he was saying. To the top, to the wine room we go. I think our tour guide's taking the elevator up. This is so cool. Wow, these are steep. Look at how far down they're going. This is how far down. Nice, they have handrails. For sure. Did you just take the elevator? I thought so. I knew it. He took the elevator. Alright, I did it. I figured. This is the formation where the prom people decided to go pull up on, and they broke it, so that's why they don't do any more events here in the cave. Stuff. Now I remember this at the end, do like a light show and stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
All right, everybody, welcome to our theater room. While we're here, 3 key things. Number 1, once you are seated, stay seated. It is incredibly slippery. You don't want anybody getting hurt. 2, if you're going to take those photos and videos, we must make sure that flash is off. This is the only no flash zone here in this cave.
The ladders.
Flash off. With that, you guys can take a seat. I will get the show on for you, and we'll get started.
Sweet. We're here at the start of the show.
Remember 2 rules: stay seated, 2, no flash.
Caverns. This room received its name with many similarities to the modern-day theater. If you use your imagination, you may be able to see the large curtain in front of you, extending 70 feet up into the room above, and expanding over 55 feet wide. Back to the right, you can see an opening that resembles a dressing room. To the left-hand side, you may envision the curtain parting, connecting us to the backstage. Down in front, we even have a sunken orchestra pit. And if you look above, we have overhead balcony seating. Our theater is equipped with 2 stalactite chandeliers.
Nice.
And every good theater has a concession stand, and we happen to have the world's largest root beer float with cinnamon stick. Our theater has been amazing to us for almost 100 years.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a love from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, wide and far. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
That's the end of the tour, walking down, passing this beautiful formation that they have right here. Wow. That is cool. They said that this cave has been family owned for over 90 years. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Sweet! Walking out of the cave now. This is another little cool section of the cave. Walking down. About to be out of the cave here in a few minutes. And yeah. Wow, and that's the end of the cave tour. Alright, I definitely have to pick up a t-shirt since I did the cave tour because look at these prices, dude. No complaints, $12.99, that's a steal. Hey Chris, what did you think about the cave tour?
5.
5 out of 5. I also want to note that they have riverboat cruises here on the Meramec. I'm just going to walk down and kind of see. Right now it's closed, but I can show you guys it. And the river is super high, but here we go. We have adults 12, children are 7. No food or drinks, no smoking on boat. And it's temporarily closed. The river is really high today. They also have zip lines, and they go all the way across the river. And it goes all the way over to here. Wow. There it is. And of course, no one's using it today, but that's pretty cool. Then you would pan for your gold right here. Runs down and around. It's pretty simple. You got all the cool rocks you can get. Hey Hey guys, so I just finished walking through the Meramec Cavern caves. That was about an hour tour, and here I just showed you the little Panning for Gold station. I think this is about a 3.5 out of 5 cave tour. I've been on quite a few caves, and you know, this one was pretty cool, but not the coolest one I've been on. Anyhow, hopefully you guys liked. Stay tuned for another one.
Yeah.
We had to come down and see the river. Maybe next time, Chris, we'll pan. So peaceful.